Wait a minute, Gillian. Didn't Jamie say something about taking a boy hostage?
That's right. They must know about Harry and are using him to threaten her.
We have to find their headquarters quickly.
We've only got 3 hours.
Gillian, let's think this all through again. We may get some kind of a hint out of it.
You're right. There may be some clue in the way they're operating.
All right. Let's go over what we know about them.
First of all, what's the Snatcher's weak point? Okay. Let's go to ultraviolet rays. This is the Snatcher's weak point. That's correct. Their weak point is detective artificial skin. Long-term exposure to ultraviolet rays cause mutations and melanocytes of stratum basal of their skin, which become cancerous. Specifically, long ultraviolet rays, the 250 to 350 nanometer range, is responsible for causing a cancer. That's right. And all the reasons they were so limited as when they can't be out. The only come out at night in the middle of the winter is when sunscreen is even then. That's the method that Gene used to figure out what the Snatchers were up to. Alright, it turns out that destruction of ozone layer actually had a benefit of the humans. That's right. Now that method where they using to move and be able to avoid ultraviolet rays and sunlight at the same time. Okay, let's try underpass. This is the method of movement that the Snatchers were using. That's right. They were using the abandoned tunnels of an old tube liner system to get from place to place. That's how they were able to move around without being noticed. Nielsen's apartment, the old factory, Queen's Hospital, all the hideouts were connected to the tube liner. So that's where is the tunnel under their main base as well. There's a good chance of that. Next, what phenomenon was always observed at any location where Snatchers appeared, including the underground tunnels? Sneeze. They always sneeze. This is the phenomenon you were talking about. That's right. And what was the cause of the sneezing? Snow 9. This was the reason for sneezing. You're correct. The sneezing was caused by the presence of allergen Snow 9. Snow 9 is an artificial form of pollen developed by the military and the presence of limit to certain regions. They were using it to interfere with radio transmissions and keep people away. They probably were producing the intentionally themselves. The only regions of the city of Snow 9 is still present are the areas around the inner river. It has been cleared out of other areas because of the dangerous presence. So that means that their base must be somewhere near the inner river, right? That's the clear conclusion. They were probably somewhere near the inner river protected by Snow 9. Accessible to the tube liner and near the inner river. And we must not forget the 3 photographs that were found in the Snatcher's whip, all of them related to the Soviet Union before the catastrophe. The map on the wall was Nielsen's apartment. The picture in the temple of director office at Queen's Hospital. The photo of the red square hidden in the chief's office. Why do Snatchers keep pictures and memorabilia like this? Maybe they're homesick? Maybe that's where they came from? Homesick? Get serious, nigga. They're robots, you know. Let's analyze this a little closer. What city is related to all these 3 of these pictures? Moscow. This is the city that they have lived. This is the city they have in common. That's correct. It's Moscow. Moscow must be where they came from. That must be the basis of their programming. You might be right. Just as people have hometown that is dear to them, their creators may have put a hometown in their programming. They use very advanced artificial intelligence systems, so they might have needed something like that to maintain their education. Yeah, they were born out of nothing, but they needed to give some kind of image as an emotional base. So Moscow is their creator and their home, and the place that they found Jamie and I.
In other words, this homing instinct thing of theirs has led them to set up their headquarters in some place that reminds them of home, or their creator.
What part of this city is like Moscow?
Moscow's really cold, right? They get a lot of snow, don't they?
Snow?
No snow has been recorded in Neo-Kobe in several years.
Well, then that's not it.
Wait, what about that pollen? That crystal bioengineered stuff, Snow 9?
Now that you mention it, wasn't it snowing on Jamie's video phone call?
That's right. Their hideout has to be somewhere close to the Ina River.
The Ina River flows for miles around here, Gillian. We could never search it all in time.
Gillian, let's look at a map of the areas investigated so far. This is an enlarged view of the southwest portion of the city around the Ina River. This blue area is that in which Snow 9 is present. Now I'll superimpose a chart of the abandoned tube liner tunnels. From this we can establish those areas with Snow 9, which are accessible by subway tunnel.
Damn. Nice try, but it's still too large. We could never cover it in 3 hours.
Don't give up so fast, Gillian. What about that image of home thing we were talking about? Maybe there's some kind of geographic similarity. Maybe the same view can be seen or something.
I'll display a map of Moscow alongside.
What's this?
Look! The rivers are exactly the same shape!
This is the Moscow River over here.
It looks like we're on the right track, Metal. Show us the location that Jamie and I were picked up from.
All right here.
Metal, before the catastrophe, what was at this location?
The headquarters for the entire Soviet Union, the Kremlin.
The Kremlin? That Snatcher said something about taking Jamie to their Kremlin.
Metal, what's spotted in Neo-Kobe would match up with the location of the Moscow's Kremlin?
Calculated. This is the spot. It's presently occupied by an old church. It's rather large, but reports indicate it's been abandoned for nearly 20 years.
And it's right in the middle of the Snow 9 and subway area.
That's it! That's their headquarters! Their new Kremlin!
Gillian, let's go!
Wait, Gillian. I want to go with you.
Sorry, Mika.
Hey, I'm a junker too, you know.
I know, and you're a great one at that.
So take me with you then.
You head to the summit to warn the delegates. They haven't given up, you know.
The summit's in Kyoto. I'm not going to be the only one to run.
You've got to convince them not to use nukes on Neo-Kobe.
We found their hideout. There's no need now to sink the whole island.
Yes, but...
It's a tough job. Can you do it?
Okay, Gillian. I'll do what I can.
Thanks. Thank you, Mika.
Don't say it, okay?
Let's go, Gillian!
Gillian?
Yes? What's wrong?
How about dinner sometime?
Dinner?
Yeah, you know, dinner.
Mika.
Not interested. I thought it would be nice, you know, to kick back, relax. It's Christmas after all.
Christmas, huh? I'll be back by then.
Gillian, we have to hurry.
That's a promise, right? I heard you.
Yeah, okay. But I gotta go to church first.
I'll see you soon then.
Okay, Metal, let's go.
Heading to church. But I'm gonna stop right here because I need to process this video. So the church is the finale for this gameplay. So there's gonna be a lot of cutscenes and a little bit of battle scenes, and you will see more insectors out of the fight. This is gonna be more tougher than I thought. I want to make a special Snatcher video with the insectors. But I'll talk to you later. Gotta go. Rocky.